Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sapna Dadwal. I'm working as a professor in the Department of Management at St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. This is lecture 17 of Consumer Protection. This subject is taught in BBA Sixth semester. The topic I'm going to cover in this lecture are consumer information and knowledge. I will be giving you introduction about this because this is the new, I'm starting with this lecture new chapter. Then second topic is need and purpose of consumer information and knowledge. Then consumer knowledge. Then approaches to consumer knowledge. So these are the topics I am going to discuss in this lecture. So I'm starting with first introduction of consumer information and knowledge. Lack of consumer information and knowledge is one of the reasons responsible for consumer problems. Research studies conducted in other parts of the world and in different countries, including India, has revealed that vast majority of consumers are unaware of new things. The consumer freedom and sovereignty are possible only when consumers are well informed and have knowledge. So the stock and flow of consumer information helps the consumer to gain higher satisfaction. Consumer knowledge and information focusing on developing skills of individual consumer on buying goods and services. It helps the consumer in finding out quality goods with reasonable prices and avoiding sellers' choice in the market. In other words, consumer information and knowledge promotes maximization of personal satisfaction at minimum cost. So the knowledge consumers seek appropriate resource allocation and production process and distribution. Now, next topic is need and purpose of consumer information and knowledge. Consumer information and knowledge is the process by which consumer become knowledgeable about their rights, laws, and methods of getting relief from the problem. The following are the needs and purposes of consumer information and knowledge. The first need for consumer information and knowledge is to bring awareness. So the main purpose of consumer knowledge is to bring awareness among the consumers about their rights, laws, and machinery for redressal. Consumers are educated to differentiate between needs and wants. So well-educated consumers can raise questions for seeking information from other parties. Second need is to enhance confidence. Another main consumer knowledge and information is to enhance the confidence level among the consumers and to encourage them to raise their voices against the exploitations. The third is to develop sense of responsibility or social responsibility. The aim here is to develop the consumer with concern and make them aware of impact of their action on others. Thus, educated consumers can realize their responsibility towards disadvantages population of the country. The next need is to make consumer conscious of ecological responsibilities. So the knowledge consumers or the informative consumers or the information which is given to consumers make them conscious of the impact of these decisions on the physical environment. A knowledgeable consumer can decide desires or the destruction of environment. The next one is to develop skills. Consumer knowledge is a process by which consumers develop skills to make informed decisions in the purchase of goods and services. The last need of consumer information and knowledge is to promote right kind of consumption. So knowledge and information in the consumers actually promote right kind of consumptions. It is necessary to bring individual as well as social welfare. So right kind of consumption means to avoid wasteful consumption and discourage such consumption which is economically and socially harmful. So consumer knowledge is essential for all the consumers. While designing the policy on consumer education, it is necessary to identify various segments among the consumers and their specific needs and ability to understand the information. Now the next topic is consumer knowledge. It means the right of acquiring knowledge and being a well informed consumer throughout life. Consumer knowledge, in other words, means a knowledge of consumer about his rights and other agency. So consumer knowledge mean consumer in a consumer knowledge, consumer has knowledge about the legislation related to his production, protection, and he has knowledge how to get redressed his grievances if there is any. Now the next topic is approaches to consumer knowledge. How consumer knowledge can be gained, or how in consumers knowledge to the consumers can be given, or how consumers can be educated. The following are the approaches for providing consumer knowledge. The first is consumer education through educational institutions. In India, or India has a very wide network of school, colleges and institutions. The data shown that there are 8,96,656 primary schools in India, 1,37,207 high schools in India, and 9,166 junior colleges in India, and 2,610 professional educational institutions in India, and 385 universities are there in India. So there is a vast network of educational institutes or colleges or schools in India. The students are the future of the country and are consumers too for a large number of products and services. If consumer education is made part of the curriculum right from the school level, it is possible to transform every student as a wise consumer and a good citizen of country. The students should be educated about health and safety, about deceitful market practices by the marketers. They can be told or educated about benefits of various legislations, then history of consumer movement, and they can be told about their social responsibility, and they can be told or educated about how to make a wise purchase decision, and different legislations and different redressal bodies, and how, if the grievance is there, how to file a complaint in these redressal bodies. This information or this education should be given to consumers to students from the right from the school level. Second is consumer knowledge by government machinery. This is the second approach of consumer knowledge or education. In any country, it is desirable that the government should take responsibility of making consumer knowledgeable. As an elected representative of people with authority and resources, a government can educate consumers. Then third is consumer knowledge through voluntary consumer organization. In many countries, the voluntary consumer organizations play a very important or pivotal role in imparting knowledge to consumers. In India too, voluntary consumer organizations are playing a very important role in educating consumers. These organizations can reach to various sections of the society and give them information about their rights and various laws. These consumer organizations work at the local level and they have a reach to that section of the society also which are in need of this type of education. That section which are poor. So in India, consumer organizations are providing even legal aid to this section of society. Then fourth is business organization. These days, even business organizations are playing important role in imparting knowledge to consumers. There are many public spirited businessmen. Like the role of FICCI is quite important. It has constituted a consumer forum which discuss issues relating to consumers. Then similarly, the Indian Council of Advertisers has established ASCI to deal with consumer complaint. Marketing should adopt IEC concept. IEC stand for Information, Education and Communication. Then information about the quality, price, brand and packaging, etc. provide knowledge to the consumer by creating awareness, interest, evolution, acceptance and feedback through communication. The next approach is mass media. The role of mass media is equally important for imparting and increasing knowledge of consumers. The Indian television has so far had launched many programs. One being was Janvani or question answer session with the Union Minister. Another consumer protection program has been launched, namely Sooj by Doordarshan in order to educate consumers. In nutshell, these are the measures which are taken, which can be adopted to promote consumer knowledge and information in the consumers. These are the questions which are related to the above topics. If any query is there, please do contact me. Please ignore the writing mistakes if there are any writing mistakes. Thank you so much.